Hey guys, Pieguy Rules here, and welcome to a new Let's Play. It is probably going to only be one or two parts, but still, this is the beginning of it. We're going to be playing SpongeBob SquarePants, also known as SuperSponge, even though for some reason some branding just calls it SpongeBob SquarePants, for the Game Boy Advanced. You'll notice that I am on a cartridge that contains 4 Nickelodeon Game Boy Advance games, and we will probably be getting to all of them at some point, but we're going to start with SpongeBob here. You might have noticed that I am speaking a little bit differently than I usually do, and I want to try something out a little bit different here. Maybe just for like the Game Boy Advanced games, or maybe just in general. I've been reviewing some of my latest Let's Play footage, and I'm not entirely happy with how I've been performing. Like, I just think that maybe I'm overthinking a lot of things and it's causing me to stutter and just not be great with commentary. So we're going to start a new game here. Alright, Jellyfish Fields. Here we are in Bikini Bottom, and today we will be following my favorite creature, SpongeBob SquarePants, on his adventures around Bikini Bottom. Today, he is in search of the best birthday present ever for his best friend Patrick. The question is, how far will he go for his best friend? That's a good question. Oh no, not you again. Just keep the noise down. What do you want? It's my best friend Patrick's birthday, and a signed photo of his favorite superheroes would be the best thing ever. Well, we're a bit busy right now. No rest for superheroes. Well, I know that Mermaid Man might consider signing one for a superhero snack. Peanut butter, lettuce, jelly. Alright, I guess we're gonna collect. Oh, whoa. It's Sunday today. SpongeBob and no SpongeBob. It's Sunday today. SpongeBob and no Krusty Krab. Whilst I am busy here, why don't you use this net for jellyfishing? Oh, it's Squidward talking to SpongeBob. He's looking very green around the gills and pretty happy to be talking to SpongeBob. Use A button to collect up to 10 jellyfish. Use B button to launch them at enemies. Interesting. You know, this could be the best day ever for me if you got as far away as possible. Alright. That background is straight out of the show, by the way. So, okay. What do we got here? So, why did he say A was for the jellyfish net? Because I don't... Okay, it's R for me for some reason. It's, I'm using a Game Boy player if you haven't... Well, I don't know if you'd know, but I guess you could tell by the border. So, catch the jelly? There we go. So, yeah, this one came before Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. So, technically, I guess this is the first one where you can catch jellyfish. Whoa, God. Unless you can do it in SuperSponge or in Legend of the Gold Spatula. So let's see. Anyway, back to my explanation here. Just that I think I'm overthinking a lot of the commentary and really trying to make it good. And because of that, I kind of get in my own way and I try to fill dead air with just comments and. I don't know. I don't think I'm necessarily doing a great job. I know some of you love it, and thank you guys for supporting me. And it's of course always hard for me to judge my own commentary because, like, it's all things that I already know. Like, how do I know if I'm being insightful because I already... Oh, cool. I throw the jellyfish before I hit enemies, or before I just use my regular melee attack. SpongeBob gets really angry with that. Of course, this is his karate glove. Just the one, though. There's some really interesting looking sea creatures. Oh, there's one of the snacks for Mermaid Man, maybe? Oh, God. Or maybe that's just health? I'm not quite sure. I don't have the manual. I don't know why that jellyfish is blinking. I also don't really know why we're collecting gold spatulas, since this is not the Legend of the Gold Spatula. No. I'm not the best at platformers, but bear with me. I have played some Donkey Kong Countries, so I know a little bit. I'm not a complete noob. So yeah, so this is just something I'm trying out, and please let me know if you like this sort of thing. It's not quite ASMR. I'm not whispering here, but I hope maybe it'll be relaxing. I've been told before that people like to watch my videos before bed and stuff, and so, yeah, if I can help anyone sleep or whatever, then that's great. Especially because it's 1 a.m. and I'm not sleeping. What are these? Just floating flowers here? Floating groups of coral, I guess? It's totally coral. Okay, there's a shake there. Of course, right after I go through all the platforming. I see it. Oh, that's not an enemy. Huh, okay. So the other thing I have to say is that this is not the first handheld SpongeBob game. There is Legend of the Golden Spatula, as I mentioned. And I do own it, I just have no idea where it is. I played it on a stream once for like a few... okay. For like a few minutes. Hold on there, little square dude. If you want to defend yourself, use your chop. Are we absorbing water there? My tree dome is full of air. Splash in the pools and soak up water to stop yourself from drying out. Okie doke. So yeah, I lost it. I don't know where it is. Not that it really matters that much because I can very easily... buy a new one because, like, on Amazon, it's about, like, 50 cents per these GameCube games. Like, I think this one, which is a compilation of 4, I got for probably, like, $2. So, yeah. So, no big deal there if I can't find it. But also, I'm not sure that one would make... Oh, is it? Okay, I was going to say, is that a bird underwater? But we're burning the tree dome, so it's fine. So yeah, so maybe I'll play that someday, but maybe not because Game Boy games, like, if we're going that far back, I don't know, it might be a little too primitive, maybe be even a little too difficult for me. I don't have, like, a double jump. Wait, I do have a butt slam. That's what that is, huh. So I don't know what that's there for since I can't. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, so maybe we'll play that, maybe not. But I don't know, I don't think this is a terrible jumping off point because to the Game Boy Advance stuff on this channel. Because I do plan on doing a lot more of it. I definitely will be playing all the Game Boy Advance versions of the games that we've already played. Well, the SpongeBob ones anyway. And by that, I mean Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, which I did play when I was younger. Where? Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh, crud. Ah, crud. We'll be playing that one. We'll be playing Battle for Bikini Bottom. We'll be playing the movie game. Creature from the Krusty Krab. The Atlantis SquarePants Game Boy Advance game, which has to be better than the Wii version. And Truth or Square. So, yeah, don't worry. We'll be doing that sooner or later. Alright, so that's Sea-Nut Butter, I guess. Nutty Butter. Fish Hooks Park. For some reason, all of the video games love to reference, like just a few select SpongeBob episodes again and again. Like Rock Bottom is one of them. I'm pretty sure that's a level in this game. Okay, so I can jump on them, and then when I jump off, they... Oh, God. But for some reason, so many of the games like to reference Hooky and have the hooks be platforms or obstacles or something. And I guess this game is no different. Whoa, what? I didn't know what that was. It's a jumping clam, I guess. Why is there just a shoe? Your shoe's untied, buddy. Oh, God. Oh, it's on my head. So I was wondering why that tree section looked familiar to me. I'm like, wait a minute, have I just seen... This is a big Krabby Patty. It's full health now. I was like, what? I've never played this game before. Despite owning it, I've never actually played this one, I don't believe. I mean, despite owning it now, I didn't own it as a kid. Like, I was like, well, you know, where have I seen that from? And I saw it in a video recently. Jaden Animations, if anyone ever watches her, she's one of those tell a story and do a little animation type channels. She's really popular. She's really cool. I really think you should check her out if you haven't. But yeah, she made a video where she talked about how she was terrified of that one level because SpongeBob was running out of water, and she was always too panicked to actually play it and would just continuously stand in the water pool. I guess one of the caveats I'll say about the Game Boy versions, the Game Boy Advance version of the games we're playing, and oh gosh, I don't know if there's a Game Boy Advance version of Breaking the Rules. I don't think there's one of the Misadventures, but I know there is a Game Boy Ed, Edd n Eddy game. But the one caveat I'll say about these is that I make no guarantees that I will 100% finish them. And what I mean by that is that I'm going to try my best to do so, but some of these, like I was saying with Legend of the Lost Spatula, or the Gold Spatula, or whatever it was. Maybe it was Lost Spatula. But, can I? Oh no, apparently hitting that guy hurts me. These guys remind me of the enemy in, what was it, Yoshi's Island. Wait, what was... Oh, I can look down. And look up, too. Except the camera doesn't move, so I don't know really what the point of that is, but that's cool. And then, yeah, my butt slam thing. Anyway, yeah, some of these can be brutal. So, oh, there's underwear as extra life. So if I ever get stuck on something like really badly, it's not like a 3D platformer that I can really just kind of look something up. It's a case of there might be platforming that's just something that I can't do, either because it's like unfair, because again, so a lot of these like 8-bit, 16-bit, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy NES, Super Nintendo, whatever platformers are not necessarily good. So they're not necessarily designed to be beaten, if, you know, so this is a creepy slug thing. Where are we? Are we in Rock Bottom yet? I don't know. It might just be in downtown. Ooh, guy on a boatmobile. How do I... Oh, that would be the way. I gotta say, I do like SpongeBob's model in this. It's very expressive. Like, I like the fact that I can look down and up, and that he turns when you turn. It's cool. Oh, there's the magic shop from the show. This game came out on November 5th, 2001. Oh, that's the day after my birthday. Well, the PlayStation version did. There is a PlayStation version. But that's right. I keep forgetting that this... Okay, so that hurts me. Can't stand on that. I keep forgetting that the magic shop first appeared in Plankton. Like the, you know, it's what, 8th episode or whatever it is. It's not, probably not literally the 8th episode, but, you know, one of the very, very first ones. I think it's, hey, the Shady Shoals. Don't we want to get back to, whatever. I guess not. But I think it's the same magic shop used in, like, Pranks-a-Lot or one of the other episodes. Oh, and we're going to pass it again. Cool. Oh. Did the game just crash on me? I think the game might have just crashed on me. I'll be right back. And I'm back to just about where we were, maybe a little bit before then. Was that an idle animation I spotted? Luckily, he erases his face. Luckily, because this game uses a... I mean, not necessarily lucky. I guess luckily, because this game uses a... I'm gonna die here. A password system. Oh, health. I was able to just look back at the video and then find the correct password and enter it. Because if it had been a save system, I don't know if the game would have saved. I mean, I guess assumingly it probably would have. It is a little weird, though, that this game doesn't have auto saves. I'm pretty sure most Game Boy Advance games did. Yeah, no, by the time the Game Boy Advance rolled around, I think that was a pretty easy thing to do, but who knows. Yeah, cool. Extra life. I hope the game doesn't crash on me again. You know, it's certainly not the first time a SpongeBob game has crashed on me. Yeah, we're good. Oh, a boss fight. Are we running from him, or what are we doing here? Do we have to... Bye. No, okay, so we can't leave. We do have to fight him. Okay. I mean, I assume maybe I bounce on him or something. Or I throw his own jellyfish back at him. Okay, that seemed to do the trick. Can I catch him? No. Alright, let me try bouncing on him. Oh, I should do the ground pound thing, right? No, that didn't seem to really do much of anything. Okay, that definitely hurt me. Like these platforms here make me think that there'd be a reason. But you know what? Also, I should catch them instead of killing them. The fact that he's spawning jellyfish kind of makes me feel like I have to catch jellyfish and throw them back at him. That just kind of seems like good boss logic. Guy, can you, like, give me some room here? I guess I can go through him, and only if he's stinging will he actually hurt me. It's still a little terrifying, but... Okay, now just... Yes, that definitely hurt him. Okay. Cool. So that's his health meter over to the side, I suppose. So this game came out in 2001, so... Where would the show be at in 2001? Probably in Season 2. I can check more specifically in a second. You know, thinking about ASMR, because I was talking about it earlier, if you don't know, it's basically death. Oops. Do I have to restart the whole level? Oh, I do, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, wow. Good. So the game can't save, but it can save that. Also, this is like a very whimsical boss music, I guess. Right, I can go through them. Oh, and here we go. But yeah, speaking of ASMR, if you don't know what it is, I think they home too, actually, those shots. It's basically just videos where people whisper into the microphone. Like, they talk even softer than I am. They talk like this. And the idea is that it's supposed to be soothing. I don't even know if you guys could hear that because, like, it didn't show up on my levels on my monitor, my audio levels. But basically it's whispering, and it's supposed to be relaxing so you can sleep and stuff, and that's actually really cool. I don't really watch them or listen to them for one main reason, and that is that when people do ASMR, they're trying to create a peaceful, relaxing environment, but what they don't account for is the fact that if you put the mic right by your face, you're gonna get... Oh, no, we're gonna die. You're gonna get death. Oh, you're gonna get death. That's what you're gonna get. Yep. But you're gonna get blowing into the mic, like blowing air, like... You probably heard that. That was intentional. But you get that. You also get people clicking their tongues, which I'm very guilty of, but my videos aren't ASMR, and I try not to do that. But whenever stuff like that happens, it really takes me out of it because it's supposed to be like a relaxing sound, and then here's this really kind of sharp audio in there, and if you... just... I mean, I know it can be difficult to get audio settings correct. Well, I definitely know for sure because I tweak around with them a lot when I do these videos, these Let's Plays. But you could theoretically put the mic further away from you and then set the mic sensitivity up really high, but that might pick up background noise. So you could also speak not directly into the mic. Like, I'm not speaking directly into the mic, I'm speaking adjacent to the microphone, so I don't really get like the blowy sounds, hopefully, though I don't know. I'm not really listening back to this right now while I'm playing, obviously. And he should be about dead here. Or I should if... Oh crap, if I don't... Die, thank you. Ooh, that was a close one. That was interesting boss battle. Alright, so we're in World 2 here, Cavernous Canyons. Back already? That is definitely a sandwich fit for a superhero. Gonna need to think of something to test your superhero potential and keep busy. Look, Mermaid Man is not in great superhero condition at the moment, and he could really do with some pampering. Some kelp cream and a facial. Not for me, you understand. I'm on my way. I love how Gary's here, even though he's actually not with us. SpongeBob! Now listen, boy. I'm counting on you to use this ear coral blower to make your way around Bikini Bottom. Press and hold A button to suck in coral, release A button to fire coral. Watch out for that scurvy Plankton. He is up to his old tricks again. Man, if Plankton shows up, then that'll be all 7 of the main cast and Merman and Barnacle Boy. Although, actually, no, we haven't seen Patrick yet. But we did mention him, and I would be very surprised if he didn't show up. This is some interesting music. Also, some interesting visuals here. I have to cough. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, right, I was gonna see... Oh, gosh. Okay, never mind. I was gonna see what the latest episode as of this was, but the stupid thing attacked me when I went to go check my computer, so never mind. There's extra life there. So, a little tidbit about SuperSponge, not SuperSponge, about Legend of the Gold Spatula is that it came out on Game Boy in 2001, which is really weird because Game Boy Advance and stuff was out by then, so I don't really know why. Oh wow, I did not expect that. One of the perks of recording like this is that my audio levels will be a lot more consistent. When I do my normal Let's Plays, when I've done them up to this point... Oh, here we go. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Was I supposed to hit that guy? Well, whatever. Oh, I feel like I was supposed to... This is some funky music. But yeah, this lets me keep my levels... Oh, now we can switch. Okay. Oh, but we want to... Okay. We want that because there's jellyfish around. But it'll help me keep... It'll help me keep my audio levels consistent, because when I do my normal Let's Plays, for some reason, I am real... Oh, God. I get kind of mumbly a little bit, no matter how much I try not to. My thoughts kind of trail off, and I guess that's just... I'm a shy person in general. I don't speak up too much when it comes to crowds or people, so oftentimes when I'm saying something, if I get cut off or whatever, then I just kind of trail off, and I guess this is death right here. Oh no, never mind, I can just bounce to wherever I want, and it'll only cost me 1 hit. Huh. But I guess this is just an extension of my shyness that I just naturally trail off now. That's not very good, but that's life. Here's some full health. I can feel my voice getting a little gravelly. I don't think it's from talking like this. I think it's just a matter of it is now 1:15 in the morning, and yeah. Granted, I stay up much later than that usually, but I am trying to fix my sleep schedule, and I was also up very, very late last night working on the bottom 5 season 9 SpongeBob episodes. So, there we go. That'll date this video for you. I actually have no idea when I'm releasing this, if I'm going to release it in between Break Into Rules or after Break Into Rules. Probably, I don't know. I'll probably break up Break Into Rules with this. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this platform ever. That's a tall ask here. It's a little platform. Okay, there we go. That did it. Don't screw this up. Okay, so when I look down, the camera did move down. Alright, there's some kelp cream. The thermal tunnels. Oh, there's Patrick. Hey, SpongeBob, I got an extra balloon for my birthday. Want it? Ooh, you're floating away. Hey, where'd my balloon go? SpongeBob? So this is like in rock bottom. It's a glove balloon. If you didn't get that reference, get the loofah. Alright. I feel like that's... yeah. Yeah, I felt like that was going to happen, and it did. I'm not really used to Game Boy Advanced games at this moment. I played a lot of them as a kid, but I don't usually play too many of them, and so I don't really know whether to say that this is good graphics or not. It's certainly... I don't know, it's certainly stylized pretty well, I think, but whether or not this is... Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Good compared to contemporary other stuff happening at the same time, I don't know. I just felt something on my arm. Okay, so I can float now, kinda. I swear, ever since the ant problem I had, I've been like feeling bugs on me, even though it's really just like the what is it, the ventilation system, the air conditioning, just like blowing on me, or just a little static electricity that builds up because my side table, I don't know, it just kind of builds up static electricity with my arm sometimes. Plus, I don't know, I have really long hair. I need a haircut. Not really long, I'm not crazy, but it's starting to look a little mullety in the back. So, like, my long hair will brush against my neck or something, and I'll be like, oh god, spiders, ants, oh no. Spiders. Ooh, a spider bug. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some interesting enemy designs in here. The fact that I can change between, like, main items is pretty cool. This game definitely reminds me of Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, in that game had the reef blower and the fishing net and the karate gloves, although I think the karate gloves only in the fighting with Sandy sections, or Larry. But it is fitting because this is the game that came right before it. There may have been a PC game or two in between there, but this is kind of the precursor to it. Oh, so there is a... What do I do with these here? Maybe I just wait and stay back? Oh, wow. Way to get hit by that one. Great job. Oh, God. Well, we're in it now. Oof. Okay. But there is a PS1 version of this. I looked up some footage online. Not much, because I didn't want to spoil the game for myself, but just a little bit. And it looked pretty much the same. Like, just about. Acid air pockets. I mean, it looked, well, it didn't look about the same. I mean, it obviously, PlayStation graphics look a little better than this, but in terms of, like, the actual gameplay, it looked relatively the same. It's not like the Game Boy Advance version of Flying Dutchman versus the GameCube version, where they're totally different games. One's a 2D platformer, one's a 3D platformer. On the PlayStation, this game is still a 2D platformer. So, yeah. Revenge of the Flying Dutchman truly was the first 3D platformer for SpongeBob. Unless there's some funky Nick.com game that I'm not familiar with. Although I think at the time of 2001, I would be very surprised if there were... Is this an enemy or is this just a bubble? Oh god, it's a dirty bubble or something. In 2001, I would be kind of surprised if they had like full 3D graphics on Nick.com. If you're ever interested, you should look up, like, go to the Wayback Machine and check out Nick.com and Cartoon Network.com from, like, you know, the early 2000s. It's a trip, man. I mean, if you're as old as me and you went on those as a kid, it's very interesting to see. I thought I could make that. I probably could have made that if I went a little further towards the edge. No, you don't. I don't know if I can hurt that guy. Cool. Oh, look, we collected Nickelodeon logo. Speaking of, like, early 2000s Nickelodeon. Lava Fields. Yeah, you didn't know? There's Jellyfish Fields just outside Bikini Bottom, and then there's also Lava Fields. Whoa, this background. Get the false teeth. Why are Mermaid Man's false teeth here? Obligatory Krakatoa. That sounded like I was singing it, but, you know, I was trying to do the quote, but not actually be loud. So, I made it into a jingle. Krakatoa. This is definitely some funky looking colors. Yeah, maybe you guys could tell me if you think this looks good or bad for a Game Boy Advanced game. I mean, visually. In terms of gameplay, I think it's pretty solid for just a very simple 2D platformer. I guess not very simple, because there are... Oh, look at that lava. That's pretty good looking, I think. but there are like the power-ups and stuff, so there's little wrinkles to it. It's not just jump and hit things. All right. But of course, SpongeBob just murders all the undersea life in video games. He's a very angry sponge. Maybe the abrasive side is actually the SpongeBob from the video games. You know, that's good. Like, actually, since I have the microphone so close, you might have been able to hear me scratching my mustache there. But the fact that I referenced the abrasive side, like, that's a sign of a good episode. The fact that the abrasive side itself, like the SpongeBob's other side, the green one, is so memorable. It's a memorable part of the episode, so it stands out in my mind. It makes me think about it. That's the sign of a good episode. I mean, the sign of a bad episode, like, what is it? Gullible Pants? Or is it SpongeBob Round Pants? God, I confuse those two episodes. But the point being, Gullible Pants especially is just it's just completely forgettable. The only reason I remember it right now is because I had to mention it for something in some video. Oh wow, I just fall. Oh, do I start at the beginning, or? Oh, no, I don't think that was the beginning. Oh well. Well, either way, we'll soldier on. No, that's not the beginning. Here's where we died. Ooh, man. So if I get anywhere near that fire, it pushes me back, and that's not good. So this definitely came a little bit before SpongeCano, and by a little bit, I mean by like 8 years. 7 years, something like that. I'm always a little funny on the timeline of SpongeBob seasons with years because, as we know, some seasons can take years to air. Season 9 took, what was it, between 2012 and 2017. Yeah, no, the last episode aired only a few months ago. That's right. So there's that. Maybe it wasn't 2012, maybe it was 2013. But either way, you get the idea. It's something like 4 years. And then there's also season 2 or 3? One of those seasons also aired in the span of, gosh darn it, aired in the span of like 2 or 3 years. I'm going to run out of lives here or something, but I guess we do have the password, so it's not a big deal. I don't even know if I have lives really, or if this is just... No, I think I must have lives. I think that's what that one is there. Okay, alright, be careful now. Just be careful. Just play it cool here. Alright. Alright. Okay. But yeah, even some of the other seasons, and even season 5... Not that... I don't remember how long season 5... Oh god, that's a boss. Okay. I don't remember how long season 5 itself took to air, but like Goo Goo Gas, do I butt slam on him, or what do I do here? Do I catch those in the fishing net and shoot those? No, I don't have the fishing net, so that's not it. What do I guess I'm hurting him here. Yeah, that's hurting him. Okay, he's off the screen now. Ooh. He's shooting oil at me? I mean, I guess that wouldn't be good for a sponge. Well, I mean, if you're using them to clean your car, okay, that's just getting me hurt. Okay, you need to get hurt now, sir. He looks so sad. Yeah, those are the lives in the lower left-hand corner. Continue, but I have 3 continues. But the continues are from here. But theoretically, if I wanted to, I could just enter a password and then get back to where we were. I'm a little fuzzy on how this whole thing works. It is a Game Boy Advance game, but it does kind of feel a little bit like a Game Boy game or whatever, just in how primitive it is with its live system. Not its live system, but its save system and all that. Continues, whatnot. So yeah, the whole point of that long tirade there was that it is a little confusing which, like, where SpongeBob falls, like what years, what seasons, etc., because it's not like honestly, if the show was following a regular schedule, it'd be pretty easy because The show premiered in 99, so you could probably roughly say that whatever year it is, that number year is the number season, you know? If it finished airing in 2000, then if season 1 did. I'm not saying it did, but I'm just saying, like, hypothetically. And if nothing else, you could always just remember, well, it's the year plus, like, 1 or plus 2. That's always how I remember what year of school, what year of school I was in, what grade I was in each year. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say here. Because I think it's the second year. The second half of the year is the actual year, if that makes any sense. So I was in 12th grade, and I graduated 12th grade in 2012. So I graduated 11th grade in 2011, etc., etc. Pretty easy to remember. Honestly, I'm a little envious of... Oh, gosh. I'm a little envious of those that were born in the year 2000 because... Well, actually, no. You'd have to be born in the year 1999. No. Sorry. Born in the year 2000. Getting a little wonky with my maths here, but not that that's even math. That's just basic facts. But, oh my god. Wow. Huh. I mean, I'm not too concerned. Again, I can always enter a password. But yeah, if you were born in the year 2000, then it's like, oh, well, how old am I? Well, what year is it, Jimmy? And then, you know, you have conversations with some guy named Jimmy. I don't know if that's a Better Call Saul reference or if I'm thinking of Jimmy Neutron, but, you know. Oh, an extra life. How lovely. Man, this is some crazy music, and this is a pretty crazy level. I gotta say, I am digging that lava, though. And I do like the multicolor here. It's very, very chorale. Where am I going again? I've only been this way like 5 times. Or I've only done this like 5 times. Also, who is that lady that's just like running past us? And where is she going? Alright. So I don't really know what the golden spatulas are for. I guess they're coins, kind of. And then it might be 100 of them gets me extra life or something. So, I mean, they might just literally be coins from Mario. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, God. Come on now. I have to say, it is a little weird seeing these, like, anatomically correct fish along with SpongeBob. You know, like that eel there. Oh, God. Since we've seen, like, eel people on the show, wasn't there something if I went left? I don't know. I'm getting kind of mixed up in here. Oh, God. Come on now. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to think if there's any other episodes that feature lava outside of Spongecano and Mermaid Band Barnacle Boy 5. Although, would that be lava or magma? Excuse me, I had to cough there. Oop. I think this game has something like 4 or 5 chapters consisting of the 4 levels each, so we definitely won't be beating it in this one part here. I would like to beat... Oh, God, I would like to not just jump off there, but I would like to beat at least these lava fields in this part. Where, like... Oh, wow. I don't like how fast the enemies respawn, but I don't know. I don't know with how much control they have over that. Well, what am I saying? How much control they have over that? Yeah, I don't know how well the game creators can create their game. I don't know. Can you make SpongeBob jump? I don't really know. SpongeBob's pretty happy despite like doing this crazy platforming. Man, what if SpongeBob... Okay, I was fine on the platform until like the last frame of that or something. Oh, come on now. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm not gonna get upset. we're just going to give it another try or two, and maybe I'll edit some stuff out. But yeah, I wonder how Birdman Barnacle would feel if SpongeBob died on this mission. If they had sent him to get false teeth, instead of going to the false teeth store, whatever you call them. Where do people get false teeth, actually? I feel like they get them from their doctor or something. This is like a really, it's probably just a really stupid statement. It's probably a really obvious place, like the dentist will hook you up or something. Now I'm just imagining, like, you know how in optometry places they'll have maybe sometimes a glasses store in the front that they'll test your eyes, they'll get you a prescription, and then they can just get the frames for you themselves. You can buy them there. But now I'm imagining like a dentist where like they have just all sets of false teeth lying out in the front, and you know you can go and you can see them, and they've got like, you know, there's pink ones that have like maybe like the gums or like the frames or something. So there's your standard pink, but then they've also got like really thick gummed like false teeth, you know, maybe they got like really short teeth, like, you know, they got the really small glasses. The short glasses are the thing, all the rage. I guess that can lead me off on a tangent here if you'll allow it. I wear glasses. I've worn them all my life technically, except not really, because when I was in high school, the last frame of that fire, I don't like that fire there. When I was in high school, I decided, I'm not going to wear glasses. And so I just had bad eyesight, and I just lived with it. It was a pretty stupid thing to do, and I think my eyes are worse off for it, but I'm wearing glasses again now all the time and have been since college. But even during in high school, I still had to wear them to drive, so I was still wearing them. But anyway, I gotta say, I kind of wish that the fat glasses, like the really big ones, were still in style. And I say that because right now, as I'm sitting here in my, you know, stylish thin frames, and when I say thin, I don't mean the frames are thin, I mean the glasses aren't very tall, they don't cover your whole eye. I can see, oh gosh, alright, there's a full health thing. Let's not use it until we need it. Okay, that hurts him. But I don't know, I think, oh, well, I got knocked into that. That's unfortunate. This is, holy crap. Okay, get hurt, sir. Thank you. It's only when he's about to open his mouth, I think. I don't know, but he's hurting, but so... Oh, God, how am I supposed to dodge this? He's, like, right by the top of the screen. Oh, I can do that. Oh, God, come on. Come on, now. Okay. Wait for it. Oh. But, yeah, I wish those, like, big 90s glasses were still in fashion, because probably big 80s glasses would be more appropriate. Come on. Oh, I tried to hit him. Darn it. Wow. Alright, well, I guess this is a decent place to leave off for the moment. We will come back to this someday, probably very soon. So we'll finish this game. This doesn't seem too impossible, but it does seem a little bit difficult. To just finish my statement, I miss big glasses because I don't like having to see the frames. The short ones, they're stylish, but, like, I would rather just have glasses that covered, like, my whole face, and I could be immersed in the sight of the world instead of having to see stupid frames. Granted, I know the big ones look bad and awful and stupid, but you know, this is a trade-off, and I guess technically I could still get the fat ones, but I don't know. I don't even know if doctors would let me. So, oh, the demo. So I hope you enjoyed this. I would very much like feedback on this new tone, whether you like the idea of me having this tone for Game Boy Advance games, or if you maybe would like this tone all the time, or maybe you hate it. Please let me know. So with that, Pieguy rules out.